derp. Hey everybody, it's HaloMan27 and I'm back for episode 39 of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. As you can see, I healed up at the little stool. And I have come all the way down here to the giant room where we will have fight boss. Which, spoilers, there's a boss. Which there's always a boss, so I don't even know if that would really be considered spoilers. But, we'll just throw this in here and see if we can find ourselves some fire! Yeah, but, this is the end of the dungeon. We already have the key and all that, so here is the encounter. This boss is kinda cool, but at the same time, kinda derpy. I guess you'll kinda see what I mean when we actually, encounter him. But, oh my gosh! Tentacles! What is this? So now we enter this room, and it's like, what? And suddenly the door is just gone, so, now we have to escape. A report, Master. Judging by their size, these tentacles belong to a monster of considerable size. Their current situation is difficult to determine with complete accuracy, but signs indicate that the ship is under attack. If we do nothing, there's an 80% chance that the ship will capsize. I recommend forcing it back with sacred power, then exiting to further assess the current situation. Which, I don't know, it kind of gives you no indication whatsoever. It's just kind of like, walk into the room, oh hey, this is happening! Get out! Get out of here! And then you have to. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. And that barrel will totally punch you in the nuts if you don't dodge it. And, yeah, guess what? Suddenly the boat is filling with water. Very sudden. I know. Don't question it. Just keep on fail to stand. And then you run. And then more barrels. Because apparently we're playing Donkey Kong. And I almost got hit by that one. Surprisingly. I don't know why I freak out so much at a thing that can't even, affect you in any way! I don't know why I just said that in such, an extreme voice. And wow, suddenly giant pit. But that is okay. As long as our stool is still remaining, life will be fine, okay? Well, soon stool will be drowning in sad water of sadness. No! My life is not worth not worth living. Blue Lady! Warning, Master. If you jump into the water and drown yourself, you'll die. I sense an evil presence on the other side of this door. Really? There's a 90% chance that it is the primary body mass of the creature whose tentacles are destroying the ship. I suggest making all necessary preparations before exiting to the outside of the ship. Well, it's not like there's anything you can freaking do because the downstairs of the basement is just full of water and they killed my freaking stool. So I can't do crap anymore. Preparations? What is this? Oh yeah, that's kind of what happened to the boat. He broke it. Yeah, but well, the boss, as I said, is kind of derpy because not only did it kind of just throw you into the encounter without any indication of anything going on, because usually there's a cutscene, except that was kind of like, walk in, suddenly tentacles. Okay, now do. But he also looks really, really derpy. Like, Abyssal Leviathan Tenterless. He's just, I don't know, he seems so out of place. I don't know if it's just me. I also, at this point in the game, I did not know that you could Skyward strike, horizontally, like that, which you actually need to do for this boss. So I had no idea what I was doing. And if you line it up right, you can hit multiple tentacles at once, which is super convenient. But I kept trying to do, vertical strike, and I want my bow out, because I'm a fire in my arrow, and totally missing horribly. Get over there! Good. So, as you can imagine, based on what just happened, you have to shoot him in the face, and then you run up, and then you have a seizure, and just flail wildly and attack his arm. See that box? Yeah, I do too. That's the extent of the box. Don't worry about it! And then he goes underwater, and guess what? You do the exact same thing, except better and more sadness because I failed. But, oh! That'll happen if you let him have that happen to you. But if you get out fast enough, it doesn't even do anything, so don't even worry about it. Cut everything. I'm gonna stand up just because it's more easier to... Oh! What the dingle? Okay, totally missed what I was going for, hit a different thing. That's actually extremely convenient. But, I don't know, you have to hit like 4 or 5 and then he'll emerge somewhere. And if you don't fail at arrows, like I do, you can actually, like, hit him. But I fail! Case in point, standing there getting hit. Greetings, eyeball! And if you get close enough to the edge, when he falls down, you won't have to deal with the fact that his, like, hair tentacles are just in your way. Which, I don't... He's just so weird! There's just so much about him that's weird! This boss is stupid. I hate this boss. I don't know. It's just... He's... Too much derp! I'm sufficient amount of derp for this Let's Play. There's not need for additional. Like giant, strange, herp derp tentacle monster. But... I don't even know. There's no sense trying to, like, line up your Skyward strikes. Because you just kinda... There's a lot of tentacles. Just, aww. He actually hit me there. Which sucks, because it makes you have to start charging your Skyward laser all over again. It's not actually a laser. I'm not charging my laser! Ah, overused references. Overused! Hello! Well, I tried. Oh! Try again. Oh, that was awesome! I actually hit him there! See, that's what happens when you shoot an arrow and don't suck! Like me! Because I'm terrible. 90% of the time. And now he's gonna go rage mode, and he's actually going to break the ship. And our good friend, the box in the background, is totally gonna try and save us! And guess what? Okay, maybe not. I thought there was a barrel that totally rolled towards right there, but it decided not to exist this time. Phase 2! It's, well, I guess 3? I don't know. This is where it gets super derpy. Because the hairs have eyes. Well, teeth. You'll see that when I don't just pwn him in the face immediately. But, now we run. Here's what I meant by the hairs have derpy face. And there they go! It's so weird. And then they fly towards you, and then you have to shoot really fast, and it's just so derp. I don't know how to describe this any better than that. This fight is derp. And if you actually get arrow, if you actually don't fail miserably and manage to pull out your bow, I don't believe you actually have to kill, like, all of the tentacles to, okay, well, I killed him. You don't need to kill all the tentacles to make them go back and then be able to shoot, and apparently while you're up close to him, you can cut them off, which I didn't even realize until just now, but it gave me arrows that I didn't even pick up. And now he's dead! Which... awesome! Don't know why the storm was... Actually, why was there water there anyway? Like, was he in the past conveniently sitting underneath the ship, and then when we brought the ship back in time, it revived him? Because that just... None of this temple makes any sense! You blast it with bombs into the future, and there's a giant sneaky tentacle monster that just happens to be living in the basement. Regardless, you don't question it, you get a heart container, or you run all the way around it twice, because I suck at everything! No, but that brings us up to 16 hearts, which... that's a lot of hearts. And now, shing-da-ling cutscene. As you can see, as it is Nehru's flame, the flame is blue! Which I believe, I don't even know which one we have already, so I am a horrible failure. But as it did last time, we will now infuse this flame into our sword to improve our sword in some way. This cutscene actually is pretty cool. With the flame, like, flying into the sword. I don't know, it's cool. Well, feel like absorbs it, and then returns to Sword, but first tries to kill you because she's kind of a jerk. I don't know. But and now our sword will totally evolve again. The flames of Nehru have transformed your blade, expanding Thief's power. She can now help you use your dowsing abilities to search for more objects. Which is kind of cool, except I don't know, it's not that useful. Well, I guess it is. Actually, yeah, it totally is. It helped me out super much. Or at least one of them did. But I can't actually remember what all of the new dowsing things are, because I'm a horrible failure. But I will somehow manage to show all of them before the end of always. Which is an upside. Oh! Oh! With your sword enhanced, you can learn a new melody. I recommend we return to the Isle of Songs. Well, maybe we should go do that then. Save your progress? No. Thank you for getting me my ship back. Well, it may have been half wrecked, but my crew and I got shaped up to almost proper working order in no time. I wish you good luck in finding whomever it is you're looking for, Fweep. Come visit again. You're welcome anytime, Fweep. We kinda broke it. And, I'm sorry. Goodbye. Yeah, the ship got freaking massacred. There's no way around it. There is little ship left to call a ship. But now we are returning to the sky because as we got more goddess cubes and stuff like that, we have actually unlocked some more stuff up in the air for us to collect. As always, between dungeons, collecting things. I believe there is the 3 goddess cubes, and okay, where are they? One of them's there, one of them's somewhere, and something else is somewhere else. Okay, I will see about collecting these goddess cubes, and I will meet you at them. BRB. And that one's over in here. We've been to this island like 100 million times. It's this one way over here. I just marked it on my map on camera, so you guys should know where I am right now. This time, we go in the one we couldn't go in before. Surprising! But we actually get the potion medal, which is actually pretty awesome. It makes it so potions will last longer. And if you want to be a super nub like I was on the final boss and totally use that, it totally helps. Because if you like combine potions and stuff, you can be super beast for an extended period of time. But that does not matter to me, for I will meet you at the next goddess chest. BRB. And I am back. As you can see, I am in the bazaar, a rather familiar area, and Master Rick! This treasure chest-like object is a relic of ancient... Are you kidding me?! I already know! This is like the 20th or 21st goddess chest! Why are... I don't know. I guess I was supposed to walk over here earlier in the game and just didn't. But it's a gold rupee, which is kind of awesome. Because we actually have a lot of rupees, and I think we have more than we're going to need for like the entire remainder of the game. Which is pretty awesome. So, the next chest is actually up on that waterfall. I walked near it a little while ago. I guess it's pretty close, so there's almost no sense in even cutting it out. But yeah, with how many rupees we have, and there's still some other rupees that we will be inevitably getting, we have more than we could need for before the end of the game, except I'm probably still going to do something with like the Heart Piece and Beetle shop, just because it's something handy dandy, so I'll show it off when it becomes available to us. So I'm not even going to buy that for like a solid little while still, because it just... There's really no point in buying it until you get to like a specific side quest, which just take my word for it and move on with your life. because it's for your own good. But here we have a piece of heart, which this completes our heart container, bringing us up to 17 hearts, which is a lot, because that's like 17/20ths of all the hearts. And then I just skydive straight into the ground. Like, that wasn't even like a light drift. That was like full bore dive into the ground. But really, between this dungeon and the next one, there's not all that much optional stuff or that much side stuff. I'm pretty much half done all the stuff we can do right now. So I'm just kind of shoving it at the end of this video. And then in the next video, if you've caught on to the pattern, we'll be doing like another trial and all that fun stuff. But for now, we want to go check up on our amigo next door, Fledge, because we have been giving him potions for a little while, and we want to see how that's turned out. What up? That's a lot of push-ups. That is more than I can do. Phew, well that was a nice warm-up. Hey Rick, I was just hoping you'd come by. I wanted to ask you something. The other day I tried lifting some barrels, and I was able to do it with one arm. Do you think that means I've gotten enough muscle? What do you think, Rick? Do I look strong? Faux show, broheezy. Really, thanks. I'm so happy. It's all thanks to you, Rick. Well, I am great. I would have gotten discouraged if you hadn't come by to cheer me on. You gave me motivation. Thank you so much, Rick. Well, now we get some more gratitude crystals, which is always nice, because I think... How many are we at now? We are at 60, and I think that is maybe an interval for us to collect, gather, get something? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just wrong. But we are actually a fair ways into collecting all the gratitude crystals. We don't have that many left. And actually, I might... What am I thinking? Do I have all the the individual collectible gratitude crystals? Because I think I do, which kind of ruins the ability for me to be able to show you guys that you can actually douse for gratitude crystals at this point in the game. But, yeah, I think I have them, so I don't think I'll ever even be able to get that ability, which kind of makes me sad, because now my dowsing menu will never be complete. But I can still look straight forward at walls, and doors, and other inanimate objects. So, mission accomplished! That's a window! I was not even looking at the screen. But now, that Fledge is jacked, we can actually come over here, and he will have a thing for us to do. Hey, Rick! I've pretty much maxed out on push-ups. Wonder what exercise I can pick up next. Whoa! That's one sweet bow you've got there, Rick. Bet you're a total natural with it, too. Yep. You're amazing, Rick! Even if I work my way up to 3,000 push-ups, I'll never be as cool as you. I've got it! Why don't you show me how good you are with your bow? I'm going to toss some pumpkins into the air, okay? You show me how good you are by filling them with full of arrows. Throwing the pumpkins in the air will give me a good workout, too. 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay! I'll toss pumpkins for 90 seconds. You get 10 points for every pumpkins you hit. The more pumpkins you hit in a row, the more points you get. Don't miss. Oh, and one more thing, it'll cost you 20 rupees a try because I'm a dick. Playing for free is no fun, right? So what do you say? You want to give it a shot for 20 rupees? Sure, Fledge! Alright, let's get started. Show me how it's done, Rick. So, there's a couple different things you can get from this. I don't really know what they are because I'm too beast, so I always just dom it. But, I haven't played it in a long time. Oh, there's 10 points! Oh, there's more points! Basically, every one you get in a row, you get some multiply for. And I think our ultimate goal is to get like 600 points. And when they're like shiny like that one, they're actually worth more points. And I believe he'll actually throw them perfectly in like the same trajectory. Like for 100 billion pumpkins in a row, except that one, because I suck! How could this happen to me? But actually, I think if you position your bow like right beside where Fledge is actually standing, you can just basically shoot them the instant he throws them out, like every single time. Because you have infinite arrows here. So it's really... My bow is slowly... Or my Wii Remote is slowly moving to be pointing way off to the side of the screen. Which is horribly What are you doing? Which... What the... Dingo? I have the derpiest controls in the world right now. Please work. I am confused. This has not happened! No! No, but legitimately, like, my aiming is all messed up right now. My up is not up and my down is not down. I don't understand! I sucked horribly. Fish! That makes me sad. It was going so well at the start. That was horrible. But, okay, well that more than paid for itself. So, I guess I'll just kind of meet you guys back when I win at life. For the first time ever in my entire ever. You know how I remind myself of right now? Mark dot! Here's your prize! Fine. I don't like you either. Freaking gives me 50 rupees for being worse. Gives me a stupid ancient flower. Oh, 600 points! Give it your best shot! Okay. Get it? Your best shot? 'Cause it's a bow?
Getting all of these pumpkins.
I don't know! It's my 20 rupees, bro! He spends them wisely! Oh, when you're jacked, you can just steal pumpkins! He just, like, sprint jumps over to the lumpy pumpkin and just, like, steals everything. Sparkly! This is taking me more tries than the stupid freaking, like, skydiving one. Wanna try again? It'll cost you another 20 rupees! Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I biffed it. I actually didn't biff it that time. I actually hit it properly. Sparkle! Score one for the Robin Hood! You know who else wears green tights? Link! It's like they're bros! Like Warner Bros!
Like Warner Bros?
No, you and me, City, we're brothers! Oh yeah, I did it. Sledge is not. I did it! That took so many tries. You got 660 points with the amazing. We are the awesome and guy. We are truly loving. Make the simple friendship between you and me. He gives me a piece of his heart. That must have been really, really painful. Drop by when you want to try again. So never. Goodbye. No, but seriously though, this recording has gone on a little bit too long. Then again, it's only 30 minutes, which isn't that bad. But regardless, in the next episode, we will be going to the Isle of Songs and probably be doing the trial that is at Elden Volcano, as I'm sure you guys have probably guessed by now. So this has been HaloMan27. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye, everybody.